Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to welcome to my channel. If you are new, thank you. If you're returning, thank you. If you're new, welcome. As always, my name is Light. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, as if they said, as if somebody's watching Clueless and somebody is clueless. As always, I'd like to thank my angels, my guides, my archangels, my ascended masters. They said the crysted ones, the illuminated ones. I would like to thank the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. At the beginning of the last video, I decided I was going to be giving, or I said I was going to be giving messages from the unicorns, from the mermaids, and from my animal spirit deck. I ended up doing an archetypal video, sacred archetypes. But this video, I'm going to be doing the animal spirit deck of unicorns and the mermaids. All right, you guys, I hope everybody has been well. There's a lot going on right now. A lot of people need guidance right now. They said if you think spirituality is all about love and light, you will be having a tower moment until you understand what's going on. Until you understand that that's not true. The wolf was at the bottom of the deck, and I know that is... it resonates with me because that was my alma mater. Yeah. They said Octopus Spirit. Sometimes I'm flipping through any cards. You know, they said take always, anytime you're flipping through anything, take note of the cards at the top, the deck, the middle. Sometimes those cards come out, but they don't show them. I mean, they show themselves, but they don't come completely out. But always, when you're moved to look up anything, always be okay with telling somebody that you don't know. You don't know, but you'll find answers. Only fools know everything. A lot of people are fooled into thinking the ego is a construct. The mind is a construct. It thinks the more you know, the more you come off like you know. You come off like a know-it-all. You come off like a fool. They said Ashanti, foolish. Come off as foolish because only fools know everything. Wise men know that you can't possibly know everything. So it sounds smarter to say, I don't know, but you know, I will find out. Dolphin consciousness. Dolphin consciousness. The other, they said young hawk. What's going on? Your face favor miss a wet van front. Wow. All right. They said up, down, left, right. Let's go. Okay, dolphin consciousness. The water signs could be significant. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They said Crocodile Dundee. And then what was his name? That he got stung. He got stung by was it a jellyfish? Or what punctured his heart? Something like that. Steve Irwin. They said Steve Irwin, Bindi Irwin. That's significant. And then they said the outback, Australia, down under. The Aborigines, Australia, New Zealand. Let's see. Okay, dolphin consciousness. Dolphin consciousness. The dolphin is innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. The gifts, plural, of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in, they said little Deborah. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. Well, I am not tooting my own horn. They said earn, and then they show me Hearn, Hearns, and Hern as the last name. And then I'm hearing Cynthia, Sin City. They said URN. Whew, I won't won't say what they said about that after that. When in balance, the dolphin spirit is an active healer, strong spiritual practice. I am a dolphin. They said, I am Malcolm X. When out of balance, the dolphin underestimates their own power, which is what a lot of light workers do because they don't know who they are, because they're, a lot of us come up confused because we're angels born into a demonic bloodline. We are light workers. We're workers of the light, while workers of iniquity try to keep us dim and closed off to that light. When out of balance, the dolphin underestimates its own powers, which is what I was saying. A lot of us do until we recognize who we are. Some of us never do, and that's the sad part about it. 555 is significant. To bring into balance, you have like-minded spirits, and they're also telling me spirits. Look up why alcohol is called spirits. Okay, so the dolphin is a water sign, and the hawk. The Jamaican accent came out there, right? The hawk. They said the hawk is out. The eagle and the hawk. I know that's right. The eagle, it says all-pervading power, truth seeker, transforms karma. I know that's right. Look for eagle spirit. Look for any spirit that you want to look up. Look for any birds you see, vultures. Sometimes, one time I seen a vulture at the garbage can. I said, okay. Vulture is vulture. Spiritually, they pick up the pieces, and physically they do as well. You always see them around. They said death. A lot of people think of it as death, and it is death, but death is also rebirth, which is what I was saying in the last reading. The hawk is a watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eye bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this creature, they said creature feature, and then they said they showed me Animal Planet and National Geographic. Then they showed me the aquarium. Wow, I remember I had a neighbor called Shiki. They said Dashiki. And then they said the Sheik Luch. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you when the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly, though it may seem small or insignificant. It will, Do not take the message lightly. Although it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, the hawk sees clearly, quote on air quotes. Haha, the universe loves to laugh. They said pun intended. It sees clearly. It is intuitive. When out of balance, the hawk spirit sees too much. It says love is blind and jealousy sees too much. EVE, love is blind. And what's crazy was I was shuffling. I saw the Scorpion card. When out of balance, the hawk sees too much. It's suspicious. To bring into balance, change perspective, shift the paradigm, shift the perspective. Perception is reality. Start looking at the glass half full and not half empty. They said half empty hawk and eagle. That's right. Wake up and open your eyes so we can ascend to dolphin consciousness. They're also telling me to look up the hawk. They said when crows peck at, not the hawk. They said when crows and somebody's name is Raven. They said Raven. Somebody told me their name was Raven a couple days ago at work. Then they said look up Raven spirit, and then they said Mystique, her name is Raven, so X-Men is significant. All right, let's see who wants to go first, mermaids or the unicorns. All right, unicorns, what guidance do you guys have today for us? Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your guys. Thank you for your wisdom. I was just saying to somebody today that, we're not all God's children. That's the foolishness that they teach you. We're not all God's children. We're not all here um, to lift the vibration of the planet. Yes, we're all chosen. Yes, we're all chosen, but yes, we're all chosen, but what are we chosen to do? Some people are chosen to do folk shit. Some people are chosen. Every last card came out upside down. Growth, support, and cycles upside down. And here's what I will tell you from my own intuition about what it's telling me on the cards. You don't have the support that you want and that you could have. You don't have the support. Some people, this is, take it as a resonance. This is, messages are not for everybody. If it doesn't, they said if it doesn't fit, we must acquit. So OJ is significant. And I won't go down with what they said. Do your homework. Okay, support, growth, and cycles come up, and off the top before I read what it says. You don't have the support you want. You don't have the support that you need. You don't have the support that you could have because you refuse to grow by being stuck in these cycles. Now I will read what the cards say. Support, ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. They said Phoenix, Arizona. And then they said autumn sunrise. So I'm showing you the visuals because, obviously. They said this is the back of the cards. They said northern lights is significant. And then they said aurora borealis. That's upside down. Ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. Some people are not asking for help. Like I said, you don't have the support that you need. Today I told somebody else that we have free will on the earth plane, the earth planet. It's a learning school. It's a learning. They said many are called, but they're chosen. Many are chosen, but you know what I'm saying. Many are called, but the chosen are few because only the bravest souls are chosen to come to earth to learn these lessons. You don't have the support that you need. You don't because you're not asking for it is what they're telling me. We have free will is where I was going with what I was saying. We have free will on its learning plane. Our ancestors, angels, guides, are the divine, animal spirits, our spirit babies, would love to help you, but they may not help you unless you ask for it explicitly. And then they say parental advisory. You have to ask for the help. However you feel called to help. There's no specific way. I say, whatever I'm feeling at the time. Ancestors, angels, guides, the divine. Ancestors, guides, angels, archangels, known and unknown. If you're calling on a certain ancestor, you call them by name. Like I said, if you know them, call them. If you don't, call them anyway. Just be respectful about it. If you expect them to be respectful to you, you are somebody else's. And there's a lot of negative energy in my room right now. Anytime you have a cup of water out, they're telling me to tell y'all if you have any drinks you were drinking late last night or at any night and you wake up and the drink is still there, like sometimes you fall asleep, there's a bottle of water at your bed, don't drink it because that water has absorbed all the negative energy around the room, or any other drink. Don't drink it anymore, throw it right out. And when you see a whole bunch of bubbles in water, it's because it's absorbing the negative energy. So there's a shitload of bubbles in this water right now. My cup, I thought it was cute. I got it at the Dollar Tree. It said my horoscope. I don't know if you could see it, but I'm going to show it to you. My cup says my horoscope said this would happen. I thought it was actually absolutely hilarious. So I bought it. Ask for support, ask for help. Nurture yourself by doing what I always say. Some people, myself included, I'm not perfect. I always tell you what I'm lacking. It says some people slacking, some people lacking. It said the leading man. They said support. Okay, so some people, like I said, you're not asking for the support, so you're not getting support. Other people, you don't get the support because we're not gonna go down that alley and then they said the name alley is significant. The notebook, Alley and Noah. They said Ryan Gosling and then Gosling Goose. They said Gosling geese gander. What's good for the geese is not good for the gander necessarily. It could be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be so. So that's why you gotta follow your own path. Ask your own angels, your ancestors, Be grateful. Start your gratitude journal if you haven't, sticky notes if you need to. They said memento. Um, do what you need to do for you. You owe no anybody. You owe nobody an explanation as to how you live your life. Growth. Seek a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you go. Be willing to learn from others. You have to be willing to start at the bottom. They said started from the bottom. Now we're here. And guess what? Here is. They said where's here. They're showing me Freddy 3 Dream Warriors. Where is here? Some people won't be able to distinguish reality from their dreams because that's going to be the karma for mentally. They said mental gymnastics. For mentally, they said brain games. For mentally fucking people over, that's going to be your karma. They're showing me the Eight of Swords. Mentally imposed. Excuse me. And that's why maybe that's what simp stands for. Simple-minded simpleton, but I say my simp stands for self-imposed mental prison. You're going to be a motherfucking simp because that's what you wanted for other people. They said what to expect when you're expecting. They show me the 28 card in the Kipper deck, expectation. Some people did not grow. Some people didn't want to see other people grow. So, yeah. They said restoring humanity, random acts of kindness. I watch those videos sometimes. They make me bawl my eyes out. Because when you are gifted to other people, when you're gifted extra, you're supposed to help. You can't help the world, but you are helped. You are guided to help less fortunate people that are indeservants. They deserve what they are receiving. Some people have been receiving karma because it's backfiring off of the people that's receiving karma. So this is why your ancestors and angels, when they tell you to, they said, look away, look away. So clueless, again, is significant. As if. They said, I totally paused. You totally paused with your growth, they said. Arrested Development, they said, how to lose a guy in 10 days. Arrested Development, the group, Tennessee. Love that group. They said a game of horseshoes. A game of horseshoes. Yeah, horses and unicorns. They're showing me, what's his name? The unicorn. They said Shroom. Somebody was taking unicorns and following the trails. Mushrooms. They said be careful. Whatever you do with experimentation, be careful. How to lose a guy in 20 days. They said, 10 days. So the number 20 is significant. Interstate 20. They show me 20 on the interstate. Growth is unexpected. And then they also show me the 20 card in the Kipper deck, which is a house. They show me the House movie. That was a horror movie. Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side. All of those movies they show me. Any messages that you get, they said run on sentence, run on messages. Wreck-It Ralph. Any messages that you get intuitively, like I do, they're always going to show you what's what. Sometimes they don't make sense. Sometimes that they make sense later on. But always ask that the puzzle pieces start fitting together. Ask your angels, ancestors, show you what you want to see. They said smoky quartz, let it go. They're showing me cards from my daily crystal deck. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. Only fools know everything. Wise men, and that is an African proverb. Only fools know everything. One of the reasons that we have several hundreds of thousands of lifetimes, the soul's journey, is because there isn't any one lifetime that you could begin to know anything. I mean, it already takes hundreds of lifetimes to even to begin to ascend, to lift your consciousness from 3D to 4D, the astral plane. They said, let's go inside my astral plane. And I was yesterday years old when I found out the method, man, was a Kung Flu fic. Everything, always people laugh, oh, you didn't know that. No, I didn't know that, but I'm never afraid to tell people I don't know anything because, again, anytime that when I say you, any one person finds out any specific piece of information, it's a key to the puzzle that wouldn't ordinarily or normally make sense if you was given, like I always tell you, if you were given the information before you, like it fits in, before it makes sense to you. That's like I always give the analogy of high school and giving a kindergartner or pre-K preschooler a high school diploma. Most people stuck in the matrix, everybody stuck in the matrix has 3D consciousness. 3D is survival mode. You're dumbed down, but you're not only are you dumbed down, you're so dumbed down that you don't realize you're dumbed down. Moving from 3D into the 4D, which is the astral plane, is at least 4D. When you begin to wake up is when you begin to recognize that there's something wrong. You're not a sheep, you're not dumbed down, but you might not be, you're ascending. Everybody's ascending, but what consciousness or what level, what dimension are you ascending to? A lot of people feel that some people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand how the world works. Rocks have consciousness. Minerals have consciousness. Animals, trees, the wind has a voice. Trees have a voice. You have some trees that walk. Yes, I said walk. Yes, I can speak to animals. Yes, I know that the wind calls my name because I am a clairaudient, psychic, intuitive medium. But we have so many gifts, and a lot of people are awakening to those gifts. And you're not going crazy. You're just expanding your consciousness to move past the illusion of the 3D matrix. Like I always say, Horus, Heru, Isis, the seed, fruit, excuse me. They said Isis is the soil. Isis, what's her other name? Isis, Osset and Osar. Isis, let me get this right. They said Isis on Osset is the soil, the mother god. And then they said Osar is the father god, and that is that is the seed. The mother is the soil, the receptive energy, the magnetic energy. I'm closing my eyes to channel this information. They said the father god, the father god, Osiris, which represents, remember these are archetypes, Osiris represents regeneration. They're saying every person that passes, every soul wants to be regenerated as Osiris. They said, Brooklyn Zoo, he said, I'm the whole Osiris of the shit. So he said, Father God, Osiris, Orion, Mother God, Father God is the seed. Mother God is the soil. Father God is receptive, is electric, while Mother God is magnetic. So seed plus soil equals fruit, which is Heru. The principle that, the idea that Jesus is built upon, the seed, the fruit, Horus, rising up. They said Horus and Sobek, reconciliation of opposites. That means when you wake up, they say when you deny yourself, 3 times I will deny you in front of my Father. You can only come through anybody who comes through the Father has to come through me. And what they mean by all of that is the Christ consciousness. You must awaken. You must first awaken to the Christ consciousness, remembering who you are at the level of the soul to be able to ascend to the I am consciousness, which is God consciousness. I'm opening my eyes now, and that was deep, boy. They said we're going into the field of reeds, the field of dreams, cycles. Time is cyclical. Cycles comes up upside down. Look at the they said Mermaids, the movie. Cycles come upside down because you guys are stuck. You're going to be stuck. Some people are going to be stuck in another 7 to 9. 79 is significant, 97 is significant. You're going to be stuck in cycles because you refuse to let certain people go. You refuse to let certain habits, people, places, things, habits. A lot of people don't want to let go of family members, friends. I didn't want to either, but I had to. I graduated. I cannot either. You guys didn't graduate. You didn't, you're still going to school. You didn't graduate yet, so you catch up when you can. Some people didn't go to the school. Some people in the school fucking around. You know how it goes. You know how it goes in school. Think about it like that. And think about that as a metaphor for people um, being left at their level of consciousness. I didn't cut anybody out. I cut nobody off. You cut yourself off when you didn't do the healing work. You cut yourself off when you didn't do the shadow work. You cut yourself off when you didn't stop those habits that you know was killing you, that you know was killing your children, that you know your children asked you to stop. You cut yourself off. I graduated. I can't, the cap and gown is off. It's time for me to go to college now. I cannot, I said impossible. Her said, I cannot stay and graduated with you no more. If you guys want to graduate and come to the college I'm at, or whatever college you want to go to, metaphorically that is, and some people physically, you got to leave the grounds. You have to leave the school grounds now. It's time to get off the grounds. It's time to move forward to the next leg of the race. They said amazing race is significant. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. It said some people have, bad periods. Find out about womb cleansing, moon cycles, moon magic. There are infinite ways that you can heal yourself. Infinite ways. Just ask your angels, your guides to show you. Of course, there's going to be some things you don't want to see sometimes, and that's life. I didn't want to see that my family was doing me dirty. I had to laugh yesterday. I was laughing maniacally, like the Joker, because I said, this can't be real life. This cannot be real life. This shit sound like a motherfucking Lifetime movie, man. Everything has its right time. Divine cycles. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. Okay, and what's the last? Oh, yes, support. Cycles. Yes. Seek out a mentor. Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you go. Be willing to learn. Don't be so hard on yourself, because other people are hard on us. Support. Ask for help. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. Cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your life. Tune into your moon's magic. Why don't you honor your own gifts instead of looking at other people and what kind of gifts they have? That's disrespectful to you and your ancestors and your guides and angels. All right, give me 2 cards from the mermaids. Give me 2 cards from the mermaids. All right, guys, 2 cards, okay? They said you want them flying out. I want them flying out. And some people are flying out. Look, feelings comes upside down because some people are in their feelings about our blessings. And some people in their feelings because they're healing their feelings. You got to feel it to heal it. Got to feel it to heal it. You got to feel it to heal it. They said, I've become so numb. I can't see you there. All I want to do is become more like me and be less like you. And then they said, it's going to be a collision course if you keep ignoring your feelings. Yeah, they said Tower, 16. And then they said Sam Cooke, she was only 16. So it doesn't matter how old you are. Heal yourself. Heal yourself so you can live your life. Get out your feelings. They said, get out your feelings and into your bag. Some people are in their feelings because they cannot imagine that we stood up in our power. They're so worried about your blessings that they're not even focused on their own. Like I said, you have your own gifts, but you want mine. You have your own lift. Some people drive lift. Some people taking lift. They said lift as an elevator. Then they said fish and chips, so I'm getting on London. They showing me Big Ben. Benny, that's what time it is. It's all about the Benjamins. That's what the fuck time it is. And look, last but not least, the last 2 cards, last 3 cards, inner knowing. Inner knowing, that says show you guys. Miracles is underneath inner knowing. And that's what it is. We have inner knowing of the miracles. That said the little mermaid, truth, justice, and the pursuit of happiness. It said Sebastian and the Little Mermaid, and then they said red hook, red eye, red hook, red fish, red eye. They said, smoke weed. Oh, you so red eye vibes. Magic. That's the hermit right there. Thoth. They said Hermes, Thoth, the hermit. That's right. That's what the fuck time it is. Magic and miracles. Time for manifestation of magic and miracles. Thank you guys. You guys be well. See you next video.